While the Cavern Club in Liverpool is best known for launching the Beatles and hosting the heartbeat of Mersey beat music, the vibrations that echo beneath Matthew Street aren't always musical. Beneath the thrum of guitars and voices, another kind of presence lingers, silent, watching, and deeply unsettling. One of the most frequently reported paranormal hotspots in the club is not the stage or corridors, but the ladies' restroom tucked away at the back of the venue. What seems, on the surface, to be an unremarkable corner of the club has, over the years, become the center of strange and persistent phenomena, all pointing to the presence of an unidentified female spirit. Numerous staff members, performers, and guests have recounted chilling experiences inside the restroom. Toilet stall doors locking and unlocking themselves, even when unoccupied. Faucets turning on full blast, then stopping abruptly, sometimes as people enter. Hand dryers activating on their own, or worse, stopping completely just as someone tries to use them, only to suddenly power on again behind them. The most unsettling, whispers, barely audible, usually heard in the last stall. Always female, often unintelligible, but laced with emotion. One visitor reported hearing a quiet weeping sound coming from a locked stall. After several minutes of concern, she asked a staff member for help. When they opened the stall, it was completely empty and ice cold. Even in the height of summer, the air in the restroom has been described as unnaturally cold. Some guests enter and immediately feel a change, the kind that makes hairs stand up on the arms and neck. One cleaner who worked late shifts described it best. It's like someone walks in right behind you, but no one ever does. And then the mirrors fog over for no reason. Perhaps the most unnerving stories come from those looking into the long mirror above the sinks. Multiple visitors have claimed to see a shadowy figure standing behind them, though no one else is in the room. One woman reported seeing a pale face over her shoulder, lips slightly parted as if trying to speak, only to spin around and find no one there. Another claimed to see a figure wearing 1950s style clothing, particularly a wide hairband and red lipstick, standing just to the side in the mirror's reflection, but not in the room itself. The identity of this possible female spirit remains a mystery. Some speculate she may have been a young club-goer from the early days, possibly someone who passed away tragically on site, either from a fall, overdose, or some other unrecorded incident during the club's early years. Others believe she may be connected to the Cavern's wartime history, as the tunnels that eventually became the club were originally part of Liverpool's air raid shelter system. Could she be a casualty of one of the Luftwaffe's blitzes? A woman separated from loved ones during the chaos. A former tour guide claimed to have found an old photograph tucked behind a fuse panel during renovations in the 1980s. It showed a smiling woman, flanked by others, holding a drink in what looked like the Cavern's bar, dated 1963. The others in the photo were later identified. She never was. While some experiences suggest residual energy, a psychic imprint of strong emotion left behind, others seem to indicate intelligent haunting behavior. The way doors respond to people's movements, the targeted flickering of lights, the fact that her presence seems stronger when guests are alone, particularly those who express distress or sadness. One performer recounted a story of breaking down in tears in the restroom after a tough show. She claimed the lights flickered gently and the air shifted, becoming oddly warm for the first time. She later said, "It felt like someone was comforting me, like she didn't want me to cry alone." Among the legends of the Cavern Club, from spectral applause to the man in black, the lady in the restroom remains the most elusive. She doesn't frighten, not intentionally, but her presence leaves a mark. Those who feel her often exit quietly, looking back at the mirror one last time. And occasionally, when the club is quiet and the stalls are empty, a single faucet turns on, for just a moment, as if to remind you, she's still there. Many thanks for treading this tale's dark path. If its chill gripped you, like, subscribe, and comment below.